that could completely transform your cardiovascular health in just 15 days. An ingredient so powerful that when combined with 3 other common items, it creates what leading researchers are calling the most effective natural artery cleaning compound ever discovered. This isn't another superfood trend or marketing gimmick. This is a scientifically backed combination that has left even experienced cardiologists amazed at the results their patients are achieving. Right now, millions of people are walking around with arteries that are slowly becoming clogged with plaque, cholesterol deposits, and inflammatory compounds. They feel tired, short of breath, and worry constantly about heart attacks and strokes. Meanwhile, pharmaceutical companies profit billions from expensive medications that often come with serious side effects. But there's something they don't want you to know. Something so simple and inexpensive that it threatens their entire business model. Today, I'm going to share with you a medical secret that's been hiding in plain sight. A recipe that combines for everyday ingredients in a way that creates a synergistic effect so powerful, it can begin reversing years of arterial damage in just 2 weeks. But before I reveal this revolutionary combination, I need to prepare your body with what I call the protective shield. 15 superfoods that will create the perfect foundation for the incredible transformation you're about to experience. If you're ready to take control of your cardiovascular health and discover what thousands are already calling a miracle recipe, make sure to hit that like button right now and subscribe to this channel. Your support helps me continue bringing you these life-changing discoveries that the medical establishment doesn't want you to know about. Let's start building your protective shield with the first superfood that will prepare your arteries for the incredible cleansing that's coming. Kale, the dark leafy green that acts like a microscopic scrub brush for your blood vessels. This isn't just another vegetable recommendation. Kale contains a unique compound called sulforaphane that literally activates your body's natural detoxification pathways. When you consume kale regularly, you're essentially programming your liver to produce more of the enzymes that break down arterial plaque. But here's what makes kale truly special for cardiovascular health. It contains nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and expand. This immediately improves blood flow and reduces the pressure on your arterial walls. Studies show that people who consume kale 3 times per week have 30% lower rates of arterial calcification compared to those who don't. The second food in your protective arsenal is avocado, nature's butter that actually heals your heart instead of harming it. While conventional medicine has demonized fats for decades, avocados contain monounsaturated fats that specifically target inflammation in your arteries. These aren't just any fats. They're oleic acid molecules that can actually reverse the oxidation process that makes cholesterol dangerous in the first place. When you eat an avocado, something remarkable happens in your bloodstream. The oleic acid begins coating your artery walls, creating a protective barrier against inflammatory compounds. At the same time, avocados provide potassium in such high concentrations that it immediately begins balancing the sodium levels that contribute to high blood pressure. 1 avocado contains more potassium than 3 bananas. And this mineral is absolutely critical for maintaining healthy blood pressure. Strawberries represent the third component of your shield, and their power goes far beyond their sweet taste. These red gems contain anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that specifically target the type of inflammation that occurs in blood vessel walls. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that people who eat strawberries regularly have significantly lower levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker of cardiovascular inflammation. But strawberries have another secret weapon. They contain ellagic acid, a compound that actually helps your body produce more nitric oxide. Remember, nitric oxide is what keeps your blood vessels flexible and healthy. When you combine the effects of anthocyanins with the vessel-dilating properties of ellagic acid, you create a powerful 1-2 punch against arterial disease. The fourth superfood might surprise you. Walnuts look like tiny brains, and it turns out they're incredibly good for your cardiovascular system, which feeds your brain. Walnuts contain alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that your body uses to build healthy cell membranes in your arteries. These aren't the same omega-3s you get from fish. Plant-based omega-3s have unique properties that make them especially effective at reducing arterial inflammation. Studies show that eating just 7 walnuts per day can reduce arterial stiffness by 20% within 8 weeks. This is crucial because stiff arteries are often the first sign of cardiovascular disease. When your arteries become flexible again, your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood throughout your body. Sweet potato, our fifth shield component, provides beta-carotene in concentrations that most people never achieve through their regular diet. Beta-carotene isn't just good for your eyes. It's a powerful antioxidant that prevents the oxidation of cholesterol that makes it stick to your artery walls. When cholesterol becomes oxidized, it changes its molecular structure and becomes inflammatory. Beta-carotene prevents this oxidation process from happening in the first place. Sweet potatoes also provide fiber in a form that specifically feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. These bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids that travel through your bloodstream and reduce inflammation throughout your cardiovascular system. The connection between gut health and heart health is one of the most important discoveries in modern medicine. Garlic deserves special recognition as the sixth element of your protective shield. This isn't just a flavoring agent. Garlic contains allicin, a sulfur compound that has been shown to dissolve arterial plaque that has already formed. When you crush fresh garlic, it releases allinase, an enzyme that converts alliin into allicin. This is why fresh garlic is so much more powerful than garlic powder or aged garlic supplements. Research shows that people who consume fresh garlic regularly have measurably thicker arterial walls, which might sound bad but is actually excellent news. Thicker arterial walls in garlic consumers indicate that the arteries are rebuilding healthy tissue to replace damaged areas. This is actual regeneration happening at the cellular level. Apples, the seventh superfood, contain pectin, a type of soluble fiber that acts like a sponge for cholesterol in your digestive system. But pectin does something even more remarkable. It binds to bile acids that your liver produces from cholesterol, forcing your liver to make new bile acids from fresh cholesterol. This process literally pulls cholesterol out of your bloodstream and arteries. The quercetin in apple skins provides additional cardiovascular benefits by strengthening the walls of your blood vessels. Quercetin is a flavonoid that reduces the permeability of your arterial walls, making them less likely to allow inflammatory compounds to penetrate and cause damage. Broccoli, our eighth shield component, contains sulforaphane in even higher concentrations than kale. But broccoli has an additional compound called lutein that specifically protects against arterial thickening. Lutein works by preventing the buildup of inflammatory cells in your artery walls. Studies show that people with higher lutein levels in their blood have significantly thinner, healthier arteries. Broccoli also provides vitamin K2, a nutrient that most people are severely deficient in. Vitamin K2 activates proteins that remove calcium from your arteries and direct it to your bones where it belongs. Arterial calcification is a major component of atherosclerosis, and vitamin K2 is one of the few nutrients that can actually reverse this process. The ninth superfood is orange, specifically the white pith that most people throw away. This white layer contains hesperidin, a flavonoid that has been shown to reduce blood pressure and improve the elasticity of arterial walls. Hesperidin works by increasing the production of nitric oxide while simultaneously reducing the activity of enzymes that break down nitric oxide. The vitamin C in oranges supports the production of collagen, which is essential for maintaining strong, flexible arterial walls. Many people don't realize that scurvy, the disease caused by vitamin C deficiency, is essentially a breakdown of the cardiovascular system due to weakened blood vessel walls. Oats represent the 10th element of your protective shield, and their beta-glucan fiber has unique properties that make it especially effective for cardiovascular health. Beta-glucan forms a gel-like substance in your digestive system that traps cholesterol and bile acids, preventing them from being reabsorbed into your bloodstream. This forces your liver to use stored cholesterol to make new bile acids. But oats have another powerful component called avenanthramides, antioxidants that are found almost exclusively in oats. These compounds specifically prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol and reduce the inflammation that occurs when oxidized cholesterol sticks to arterial walls. But wait, there's something even more powerful than these 10 superfoods combined. A secret recipe that takes everything I've just shared and amplifies it by a factor of 10. The ingredients are sitting in your kitchen right now, and when combined, in the exact proportions I'm about to reveal, they create the most potent artery cleaning compound known to science. Almonds, the 11th component of your protective shield, contain vitamin E in its most bioactive form. This isn't the synthetic vitamin E found in most supplements. Natural vitamin E from almonds consists of 8 different compounds that work together to protect your arterial walls from oxidative damage. When you eat almonds regularly, you're essentially coating your arteries with a protective antioxidant, barrier. But almonds have another secret. They contain magnesium in concentrations that most people never achieve through their regular diet. Magnesium is nature's calcium channel blocker, helping to relax the smooth muscle in your arterial walls. This mineral is so important for cardiovascular health that even a slight deficiency can increase your risk of heart disease by 40%. Purple grapes, our 12th superfood, contain resveratrol, the same compound that makes red wine heart healthy. But grapes provide resveratrol without the alcohol, and in concentrations that are actually higher than most wines. Resveratrol activates a protein called SIRT1, which literally turns on your body's longevity genes and helps repair damaged arterial tissue. The anthocyanins that give purple grapes their color have been shown to increase the flexibility of arterial walls within just 2 hours of consumption. This immediate effect demonstrates how quickly these compounds begin working to improve your cardiovascular health. Black beans, the 13th shield component, provide folate in concentrations that can dramatically reduce homocysteine levels in your blood. Homocysteine is an amino acid that becomes toxic when it accumulates, causing direct damage to arterial walls. High homocysteine levels are associated with a threefold increase in heart attack risk, yet most people have never heard of this dangerous compound. The fiber in black beans feeds beneficial bacteria that produce butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid that reduces inflammation throughout your cardiovascular system. These bacteria also produce compounds that help regulate cholesterol production in your liver. Lemon, our 14th superfood, contains citrus pectin, a type of fiber that has been shown to remove heavy metals from your cardiovascular system. Heavy metals like lead, mercury, and cadmium can accumulate in arterial walls over time, contributing to inflammation and plaque formation. Citrus pectin acts like a chelating agent, binding to these metals and helping your body eliminate them safely. The limonene in lemon peels has anti-inflammatory properties that specifically target the type of inflammation that occurs in blood vessel walls. This is why consuming whole lemons, including the peel, provides cardiovascular benefits that you can't get from lemon juice alone. Green tea, the 15th and final component of your protective shield, contains catechins, powerful antioxidants that prevent the formation of arterial plaque. The most important catechin is EGCG, which has been shown to reduce the adhesion of cholesterol to arterial walls by up to 60%. Regular green tea consumption can literally prevent cholesterol from sticking to your arteries in the first place. Green tea also contains L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes the production of nitric oxide, while simultaneously reducing stress hormones that contribute to arterial inflammation. This dual action makes green tea one of the most effective beverages for cardiovascular health. Now that your protective shield is in place, your body is ready for the revolutionary recipe that will transform your cardiovascular health in just 15 days. This combination of 4 simple ingredients creates a synergistic effect that is more powerful than any pharmaceutical drug, yet completely natural and safe. The first ingredient is purple onion, and this specific variety contains quercetin in concentrations that are 3 times higher than regular onions. Quercetin is a flavonoid that reduces inflammation, prevents blood clots, and strengthens arterial walls. But purple onions have another compound called anthocyanins, the same antioxidants found in blueberries and red wine, that specifically target cardiovascular inflammation. When you slice a purple onion, it releases organosulfur compounds that have been shown to reduce cholesterol production in the liver while simultaneously increasing the breakdown of existing arterial plaque. These compounds work by inhibiting HMG-CoA reductase, the same enzyme that statin drugs target, but without any of the dangerous side effects. The second ingredient is turmeric, nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory compound. Curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, has been shown to reduce arterial inflammation more effectively than aspirin, without the risk of bleeding or stomach ulcers. Curcumin works by blocking nuclear factor kappa B, a protein complex that triggers the inflammatory response in arterial walls. Studies show that curcumin can reduce arterial plaque by up to 30% within just 8 weeks. This happens because curcumin prevents the oxidation of cholesterol that makes it stick to arterial walls, while simultaneously promoting the breakdown of existing plaque deposits. The third ingredient is extra virgin olive oil. But not just any olive oil, you need cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil that contains high levels of oleocanthal, a compound that has the same anti-inflammatory effects as ibuprofen. Oleocanthal specifically targets the cyclooxygenase enzymes that produce inflammatory compounds in your cardiovascular system. The monounsaturated fats in olive oil help transport the other ingredients in this recipe directly to your arterial walls, where they can begin their healing work immediately. Olive oil also contains vitamin K, which helps prevent calcium from depositing in your arteries. The fourth and crucial ingredient is black pepper, which might seem insignificant but is absolutely essential for this recipe to work. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that increases the absorption of curcumin by 2,000%. Without black pepper, most of the curcumin from turmeric would pass through your digestive system without being absorbed. Here's how. To prepare this revolutionary recipe, take 1 medium purple onion and slice it thinly. Heat 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil in a pan over medium heat. Add the sliced onion and cook slowly until it becomes soft and lightly caramelized, about 10 minutes. During the last minute of cooking, add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder and 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. The key is to cook the ingredients together, allowing the fat from the olive oil to extract the fat-soluble compounds from the turmeric, while the heat activates the organosulfur compounds in the onion. This creates a synergistic combination that is far more powerful than consuming any of these ingredients separately. Consume this mixture once per day, preferably with your evening meal. The compounds work throughout the night to repair and regenerate your arterial system while you sleep. Within the first week, you may notice increased energy and better sleep. By the second week, many people report improved circulation and reduced blood pressure. The science behind this combination is remarkable. The quercetin from the purple onion works synergistically with the curcumin from turmeric to create a powerful anti-inflammatory effect that specifically targets arterial inflammation. The olive oil provides the healthy fats needed to transport these compounds to your cardiovascular system, while the black pepper ensures maximum absorption. This isn't just theory. Clinical studies have shown that people who consume this combination daily for 15 days show measurable improvements in arterial flexibility, reduced inflammation markers, and improved cholesterol profiles. Some participants saw their protein levels, a key marker of cardiovascular inflammation, drop by over 50%. The beauty of this recipe lies in its simplicity and accessibility. These ingredients are available in any grocery store, cost less than most supplements, and provide benefits that pharmaceutical companies charge thousands of dollars for. You're not just treating symptoms, you're addressing the root cause of cardiovascular disease at the cellular level. Your arteries will begin to heal themselves using the nutrients you're providing. The inflammation that has been damaging your cardiovascular system for years will start to subside. The plaque deposits that have been narrowing your arteries will begin to break down and be safely eliminated by your body's natural processes. But this recipe represents more than just a treatment for cardiovascular disease. It's a philosophy of taking control of your own health using the wisdom that nature has provided. Instead of depending on expensive medications with dangerous side effects, you're empowering your body to heal itself using compounds that have been safely consumed by humans for thousands of years. Consistency is the key to achieving the remarkable results that this recipe can provide. Your body needs time to repair years of damage, but the healing process begins immediately. Every day that you consume this powerful combination, you're giving your cardiovascular system the tools it needs to rebuild and regenerate. The transformation you'll experience goes beyond just cardiovascular health. As your circulation improves, every organ in your body will receive more oxygen and nutrients. Your brain function will improve, your energy levels will increase, and your overall sense of well-being will be enhanced in ways you may not have experienced in years. This knowledge represents a fundamental shift in how we approach health and healing. Instead of waiting for disease to develop and then treating it with pharmaceutical interventions, you're taking proactive steps to prevent disease and optimize your health using nature's most powerful healing compounds. The medical establishment may not want you to know about this simple recipe, but the power to transform your health is literally sitting in your kitchen right now. You have everything you need to begin reversing years of cardiovascular damage and building a foundation for optimal health that will serve you for decades to come. The choice is yours. You can continue depending on expensive medications and invasive procedures, or you can take control of your health using this simple, natural approach that has already transformed thousands of lives. The ingredients are waiting for you, and your healthiest years can begin today. But remember, true transformation comes from understanding that your health is your responsibility and your power. When you choose to nourish your body with these healing compounds, you're not just improving your cardiovascular health, you're embracing a way of life that honors the incredible healing capacity that exists within you. If this information has opened your eyes to new possibilities for your health, consider leaving a super thanks to support this channel. Your financial help allows me to continue researching and sharing these life-changing discoveries that can transform your health and the health of your loved ones. Every contribution helps this channel reach further and bring more incredible revelations to people who need them most. The power to heal is in your hands, and the journey to optimal cardiovascular health begins with your very next meal.